Aries, hi. This is going to be a reading for the month of October 2020. And I'll be doing the reading for you, and then I'll close it off with the oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check it out in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Aries. All right, so the overall energy for the reading, the Three of Wands. This is waiting for something to happen, but not in that sense of, oh, I didn't do shit, and now waiting for the results of an action that you may have taken. Maybe you applied for a new job and waiting for the answer, or maybe you communicated to somebody and waiting for the answer. You know, it's that kind of waiting. It's not just sitting there and you didn't do shit, but you're waiting for something. Starting off the reading, you get the Ten of Cups crossed by the Justice card. I feel like this is a situation in love, possibly with somebody that's trying to get fixed, maybe. Trying to get on the right track here, somehow. There is stagnation here on your part, though, in the focus. And this doesn't mean, you know, you're just sitting there not doing shit. This is actually thinking about things or trying to look at things in very different ways than they appear. Trying to gain new perspective on things. So it's not necessarily stagnation, just looking at walls and not doing anything. In the recent past, the Page of Pentacles, I feel like you started to open up to possibly learn something new. Your strength here, the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like you always find something to work on, something to do, something to work on. And this is not necessarily just to keep you distracted. I feel like whenever things are hard in your life, you still have something to go to and work on. Whatever that is. For the immediate future, the Ten of Pentacles, this is stability, this is happiness, possibly with somebody. The energy that supports this reading, the Four of Pentacles, this is a little bit of stubbornness, a little bit of hanging on to something or someone. We'll see. The energy that surrounds you and you may not be aware of it, the Page of Swords. This is effort that's being put in, but not enough. Not enough to, I mean, it's like somebody, let me think of an example. It's going to be a stupid example, but somebody calling in to get a refund for something they bought and they don't need and they're returning, right? And it's a pen. And they're calling, they get that refund, but they're kind of expecting for the other person to give them a lot more, to give them like 10 pence because they didn't like the product they're returning, and they're expecting the customer service representative to give them a gift for that, like a reward. Oh, you didn't like this? No worries, we'll give you an airplane with that. Or, you know what I mean, kind of situation. So somebody is kind of taking action, but they're expecting back a whole lot more than they're putting out there. Now, I don't know who this is. It could be you, it could be them. You're hoping for love. That's why I was inclined to be like, I'm returning a pen and I'm expecting 10 more pens that are way better than this one anyway, in return, you know? This is small action compared to the expectation. The potential outcome, the Nine of Swords. This is a lot of pain. So, let's clarify. Three of Wands here. Let's see what this is. Oh, okay. This is you right here. Five of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, the Emperor. There has been a conflict of some sort with somebody, and I feel like you're kind of waiting for the waters to cool down, to calm down, and for that person to come get you, to be like, okay, I'm done, I'm past this conflict, so here I am, back for you, my Aries. There's a lot of expectation attached to this, of you expecting the other person to come towards you. And yeah, that could be the case, but if you're taking this to that kind of energy of, well, they need to apologize because they said I'm an asshole and I'm not. That's bullshit. That's kids play. What do you truly feel about this situation? Why would you need for this person to come towards you? Why would you expect them to do that? Do you love them? Do you have a mature kind of, yes, there are disagreements, but this expecting the other person and this ball in their court kind of game, this is kids play, and it's expectation. That's why it's kids play. You should be apologizing to me. That's crap. Why would you need that apology? You love this person, right? You've already forgiven them. So that's an ego kind of satisfaction of, oh, I feel so good that they apologized. Yes, I agree with people apologizing, and if they were assholes, I don't like when people do not take responsibility either, but at the same time, expecting that, it's up to them. It's not my job to do that. I take care of my own shit, but there's a lot of expectation around this reading, surrounding this reading, and it's coming in as being yours. Let's see this Justice card. Like, I feel like there was a fight or something, or a misunderstanding, or a separation or something, and you're kind of expecting for them to come and fix it. For the Justice card, you get the Devil, the Two of Pentacles, and the Moon. Yeah, you two are not being honest with each other. How do you expect for this to work? If you're not honest with yourself, how do you expect another one to be honest with you? There's a lot of secrets here between the two of you. There's a lot of, I'm not going to tell them this because then they'll know I love them, and then they'll use that and hurt me. And, then how do you expect to fix this? Because this whole energy is coming in as a clarification for the Justice card. Somebody's expecting for things to get fixed, but they're not being honest. They're not expressing how they feel. Let me clarify the Hangman in your focus. King of Cups, Page of Swords, Justice. Page of Swords in the hidden energies. And Justice, which came in with secrets. Somebody wants to repair things here with a very immature kind of energy. There's love here. You love this person. And I knew that, and I know that just by looking at this. But now it's kind of confirmed. You're trying to figure things out. You're trying to find ways to fix a situation. But the way you're approaching it is not from under this energy of love. It's from under this energy of immaturity. You're not being fully honest because you feel like this person is not going to respond to your honesty. This person is going to hurt you. This person. Expectations. Control over what's going to happen. Who the fuck cares? Just be honest with how you feel. You'll see. You don't know all the versions of what's going to happen. You don't even know one version of what's going to happen because it's in the future. Let me clarify the Seven of Pentacles. King of Swords, Five of Swords, Nine of Wands. Same thing. If you do decide to open up and be truthful about what you're feeling and say it as it is, pretty much, You're not doing it from the heart space, though. You're doing it from the mind space, from the logical space of things, where, yeah, you would be able to show up in front of them and be honest about whatever. But then you don't trust them. And it goes back to what I just said. Who cares? You know, these are just things we're doing to ourselves. We can't assume what that person is going through, what that person is feeling, what they're going to do, how they're going to we don't know. We barely know how we feel, for God's sake, let alone how another one feels. And how is that going to help the situation, assuming that they're going to do this, that, and the other? It's just going to keep you in this secretive mode. It's just going to keep them in this secretive mode. And this is a relationship where people are not being honest because they assume the other one is going to do who knows what, which is crap. Let's see the 10 of Pentacles. The Lovers, the Death card, the 10 of Pentacles. It feels like you're going through a vicious cycle of the same thing over and over again. So this is a fight where you two are closing off to one another. You're not being honest to one another. Then you kind of get back together. Then you're like, oh, I'm open now. Everything's perfect. We love each other. But not really. You're not open to each other. Fully open. You're open to the extent where you're going to get them back, which is not open. So it kind of feels like you're on a hamster wheel here of the same thing over and over again. And I don't know if it's with the same person. Could be with another person, but the cycle repeats itself until you figure it out. Let me clarify the 4 of Pentacles. 8 of Cups, Page of Wands, 8 of Swords. You're trying to get yourself out of your head. You're trying to get yourself out of creating 1,000 ideas, 1,000 assumptions about this, that, and the other. You're trying your best here to do that. I can see you doing that. And you're starting to succeed in that. You're just at the beginning of the road there, though. So let's do the Page of Swords and the hidden energies. 4 of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the 9 of Cups. If this is an energy of you keeping an eye out on that person, kind of spying on them on social media, asking friends about them, looking them up and things like that, if that's an energy where you're doing that, I feel like you're stopping that. And when you're stopping that, your energy kind of blooms. Your energy is like, whew, like a burden has been dropped off your shoulders. You know, you're going to feel more aligned, more in balance emotionally and all of that. You're going to drop this kind of Page of Swords attitude, whatever this is. And when you do that, you are going to feel a release and a relief. Let me clarify the Queen of Cups. Four of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, King of Wands. There's a disappointment. There's a sense of disappointment when it comes to love. And I don't know if this is specific to somebody or if this is general. Like, oh my God, love sucks kind of situation. I feel like you're trying to work on that aspect of not looking at love as being disappointed and always hurting and always... You never know. All you know is what you have in front of you, and what you have in front of you is the present. Stop going into the future. Stop living into the future, into assumptions, into trying to control things. You never know. Let me clarify the 9 of Swords. I see you healing through all of this, but at the same time, the cycle is going to repeat itself over and over and over again until you learn the lesson of being fully open, not only partially, so that you can get things, you know, because you can be like, I don't want to say this to this person, even though it's my truth. I don't want to say it to them because maybe they won't want to get back together with me. no, I'm going to say this to this person, even if they don't want to get back together with me, because it's my truth. Bam. For the Nine of Swords, you get the World, the Queen of Swords, and the Sun. Yeah. Yeah, pain is going to go away. You're going to get towards your happiness more and more the more you sit in this energy of being honest, of being truthful about your truth, not about them, not about your parents, not about your kids, not about everybody else's truth. That's their own truth to deal with, about your own. I mean, ending the reading with a card like this, that's fucking progress. So let's see what the universe has. You're growing up, Aries. You're growing up. The Temperance, the Knight of Swords, and the Four of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you will take action towards commitment. It's coming up for you. It's not really around the corner. It's going to take some time, but I see action being taken towards a commitment or a step up in a commitment. Now, let's see what the Oracle card here has for you. This is the Moonology Oracle card. So let's find a moon for you with an advice. Let's see. New moon in Libra. A new romantic cycle begins. Ooh. As I said, I do see a step up in a relationship here. This could be in a commitment. This could be a marriage. Again, not really with this Temperance card. Hold your horses. It's not going to happen overnight, but it's coming. So that's what I have for you, Aries. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.